Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again. By now, in first 3 seconds, observing me, you have decided whether you like me or not. Yes, I'm talking today about body language. Well, if we talk about the impact of a presentation, let's see what the research says. 55% impact of the presentation comes from the body language. 38% comes from the voice, and rest 7% only comes from the content of the speech. So, this research clearly indicates that how much our non-verbal communication is important in a presentation. So as it is so important, we have to learn this to grow our presentation quality. So today, in this video, I'm going to discuss about the two very important parts of non-verbal communication, and that is the body language and also the tone of voice. So let's get started. And if you haven't seen my first part of this public speaking, then just go to my page and see the first one. You can understand so many things about this public speaking skills. The first is body language. Well, if we talk about body language, there are 2-3 very important things I will discuss in this video. Our posture, our gesture, and some other important factors. So here's the first one, posture. Remember, your posture position is the first impression of your audience. So we should keep our posture fine so that our audience can feel better seeing us. Fine. So I will discuss from feet to head how should we pose while giving presentation. Let's start with the feet. Our feet should be in an open V shape, just like this. It shows that you welcome your audience very much. Next is your legs. Your legs should be nicely planted on the stage, just like two solid trees. And the whole body balance should be nicely distributed on the two legs. And you need to maintain a proper balance because this balance is very important to show your confident attitude. And for that, you need to work on some physiology to improve that one. Well, so your legs and feet are very important when you stand. Another important thing is your chest and your back. Chest should come a little forward, back should go a little behind, your shoulders should go a little upwards. This is the best way you can stand. Your head should be straight. You shouldn't keep your head down, or you shouldn't keep your head up. If you look up, it shows you are confused, you are nervous, and also a bit of arrogance kind of feeling you can show by looking up. If you look down, it shows your submissiveness. So you should keep your head straight, and when you give eye contact to your audience, move your heads in different directions. Don't roll your eyes like this. This is not the way. So keep your head straight. So if we talk about our hands, hands are very important things for posturing. I will discuss here some hand positions which you should avoid while giving presentation. Well, if you keep your hands in pockets, it shows arrogance. If you keep your hands in front, it shows defensiveness and timidity. If you keep your hands back, it shows dictatorship. If you keep your hands in the waist, it shows oversmart and powerful. If you fold your hands or cross your hands like this shows a closed body language and also defensiveness. So these postures you need to avoid while giving presentation. You need to keep your body open. Keep your hands in both sides in a very relaxed manner. Remember, this way you cannot stand for a long time if you don't practice it, because it's very discomfortable standing. So if you stand like this, it will be a very confidence that you can show to your audience. So keep your hands in both sides. Or you can keep your hands in belly positions. That is also a very good posture you can demonstrate to your audience. Fine. So these things are very important. You need to practice these postures and gain more confidence when you just go for the presentation. Next is gesture. When it comes to gesture, you have to be very much careful about demonstrating your message through your hands and some movement of your body. You have to use your both hands for gesture. You see that? You have to stretch your hand in different ways. If the size of the audience is very big, you can stretch your hand a little extensively. If the size of the audience is little lesser, a small audience, then you shouldn't stretch your hand in a big manner. You can limit your stretching. Remember, you can use one hand for gesturing, you can use both hands for gesturing. If you use both hands, your audience may move much better way with your message. And remember, your gesturing and your message must be matched properly. You should not say, the profits are rising. Rather, you should say, the profits are rising. Use both hands for gesturing. But don't show your fingers at your audience. It shows arrogancy and dictatorship. Most probably, the politicians use this finger. Like this. I want your vote in favor of me. So these are the things the politicians do. Another important gesture you can do with your head movement. After every keywords, when you share to your audience, you can use some pause, some long pause, and nod your head after every keywords. This can pull the attention of your audience towards you. So gesturing is very important when you just give. Remember, your gesture can connect deeply your audience with your presentation. So this is very important. Next is smile. While giving presentation, keep a gentle smile on your face. Remember, your smiling face welcomes your audience. The smile tells that I am very much friendly with you. I can express my opinion, and these are mostly trustworthy. Your audience will feel very happy and they will trust on your message. So keep a smile throughout your presentation. This will give you a confident presentation. But I want to warn you here, don't overdo it. Next is the tone of voice. When you speak, your voice is the most important tool. Use them like a musical instrument. You have got 3 most important sound elements and use them very properly so that your audience may like you, believe you, and remember you for a long time. You've got speed, volume, and melody. So I will discuss here one after another in details. First one, the speed. When you speak, we need to maintain the proper speed. If I speak so fast, it will be very hard for you to understand. Or if I speak very slow, you will feel very boring. So, isn't that this two way of talking is very much boring, or it's very difficult to understand in some matter? So what is the actual speed? What speed I should speak? That is most important in a presentation. The research says we should speak in a conversational range. What does that mean? That means your speed of speech should be 140 to 170 words per minute. This is called conversational range. If you speak less than 140 words per minute, you can make your audience sleep. Or if you speak more than 170 words per minute, most of the time the audience may not understand and they may miss the key message in your speech. So maintain that 140 to 170 words per minute range. It is an excellent speed. You need to practice this. Next is the volume. But most of the time, while giving presentations, we may have some confusion that at what volume we should speak. I can give you here one important tip to adjust your volume. When you speak, you should adjust your volume with the farthest member of the audience. If you adjust your volume at the farthest member of the audience, then that can be audible for everyone. So we need to maintain that one. Sometimes high, sometimes little low. So these are very important things that we can realize when we go for a presentation. Again, I want to say you need to practice this also. Fine. Here's the third one and most important one in your voice. That is the melody. Well, melody means when you speak, you have got three directions to move. You can go from low to high or from high to low. Or you can speak in the same tone. So I want to demonstrate here something about it. I love cricket very much. I am going from low to high. This is called the ascending voice. Now I am coming from high to low. I love cricket very much. I like you very much. High to low. It is called descending voice. You also have another direction, that is in the same tone. I like cricket very much. I like you very much. This is called monotone. I'm walking on the same landing. So, which one you prefer is the best? I prefer you to go from the low to high, ascending order. I like you very much. I like cricket very much. So this is an excitement that you can provide to your audience. So I prefer you use this ascending order from low to high most of the time, and little less from high to low, that is descending voice, and very less, or you mostly ignore the monotone, the same tone. It is very boring. So this melody you need to maintain. Remember, your voice is like a song. Mix it up in proper way. Sometimes you can speak soft and romantic. Sometimes it's so loud and full of energy. Your voice is like a song to the ear of your audience. They may forget your words, but they definitely remember how you make them feel. So your voice is a very important element while you give presentation. So, and that is what I want to say in this particular video. I think you understand this one and you need to practice this one very properly, and you can find an excellent development when you go for the presentation. If you like this video, please share it and subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet. I'll meet very soon with some other informative video. Thank you.